Hey guys! So, most reviewers would edit that out, but not me because I don't have high production values. So, as you can see in the title, I watched the newest Swan Princess movie because of course I would. And, okay, so I'm actually going to do a spoiler review and then, a spoiler-free review, which is this one, and then a spoiler review. Because I actually have to. And I'll be messing with Riley as she pops up. So, I was looking into this, and like the first Swan Princess movie came out in 1994. Escape from the Castle, there was like two animated direct-to-video sequels. Escape from the Castle, which came out like 4 years later in 1990. No, wait, 3 years later, it was 1997. And then I think there was like Mystery of Something. There was a third one that came out 1 year after that, which I actually don't remember much of that one. But then, like, I figured the franchise is pretty much dead after that, but then no, like, we randomly got a Swan Princess Christmas with the, like, you know, the bad CGI animation. And I looked this up, it was 14 years later. Who was sitting there going, you know what would make my Christmas? A Swan Princess CGI movie. Where did this come from? Why is this suddenly a franchise again? But it is, because like a few years after that, we got, like, I think A Royal Affair is what it's called, where Odette and Derek adopt a little daughter named Elise. And now we've got this movie, Princess Tomorrow, Pirate Today. And, God, I sat down and watched this movie, and I enjoyed it. I was actually laughing at it. And this is a DVD. Like, the Swan Princess Christmas was pretty much crap. A Royal Affair had some good moments, but I was like, it's whatever. But then we got this one, and this one, there was effort. Like, I can see the effort. There was effort. I mean, the CGI is not great. Did you really expect anything different? But I can't get over the fact that I would pay money for this movie. I managed to watch it for free, but I would go and buy a copy of this. I'm probably going to end up doing, not just because I like the Swan Princess. Like, I would watch this again. And I'm actually tempted to buy the soundtrack. There was, like, the movie starts out and it's like there's a boy on an island, and this is nothing that's really spoilerific, because you can read it on the back, there's a boy that's, blah, blah, blah. And there's these, like, creatures running around that like to eat meat. And they're lamenting the fact that there's no more meat on their island. They ate it all. But, like, they start singing about it. And at this point, you're usually like, oh, God, they're singing. It's, direct-to-video. These are going to be horrible songs. No, this song is so fucking catchy that, like, I bought it. I bought the song on Amazon. I paid $1 for this song. I had to. Because, like, this movie is so pretty much obscure, nobody cares about it, that I can't even find it on YouTube. Like, that was the first thing I did, is like, maybe I can just find it on YouTube and listen to it there. No, it's not on YouTube. There's, like, one song from the movie on YouTube, and it's, like, the credits song, and I suggest go checking it out, because it's also really, like, most of the songs on here are good. Like, there's there's always going to be people that are going to be like, I hated that song. It's going to happen, but I actually enjoyed the music of this film enough that I paid $1 for that one song. And there's a physical CD of the soundtrack that I'm probably going to buy. Which, I'm a 35-year-old who's going to buy this stuff. I'm just so sad. But, okay, so I can't go too much into it because I don't want to give spoilers, because, like, you really have to see this to believe it. Now, to put it to simply for, okay, so the animation, it's CGI, it's not, amazing, it's not great, but it's passable. It's better than, early CGI TV shows. I can't think of too many off the top of my head, but it's passable, it's good. The voice acting is fine. I mean, the music is great. the music shouldn't be this good. Not to the point that I pay $1 for a song from it, but it is. It's just that good. I mean, there's some silliness. One of the things that interested me, though, is that a lot of the characters you met in the last film, the Royal Affair, are in this one. Like the flying squirrels are in this one, and I can't even. I think his name's like Scully. He's kind of in this. If you don't know what happened to him in the last movie, he's in this one, and it's just not really explained why he's floating around. But yeah, and there's a few plot holes. Well, kind of. Like, they're not plot holes that really affect the movie. Just something I noticed that is part me wondering: is this a plot hole or is this a key to a future installment? And that's just the weird thing about this, is it looks like they're trying to build like a story here, and they're like, okay, so we got this, let's set up stuff for the next movie. It feels like they're trying to do something like that, and it blows my mind that I had this much fun, and I would recommend going and watching this if you like, kids movies. So yeah, I can't really go too much more into it without getting into the spoiler stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this movie that I'm like, oh god, they did this, they did that, that's actually really funny, but I don't want to go into it because it's better if you watch it and you have no idea that it's coming. So I'm just going to leave it to you guys. Go watch this movie. I mean, if you can find it, go watch it. I think it's on Netflix, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But I mean, if you want to spend the money on it, I say go for it, because I think it's like $15 right now. It's under $20. It's not very expensive, because I don't think they expected this to sell that well. It's directed DVD freaking Swan Princess movie, but it's worth it. It's just, I can't believe it's worth it. Alright guys, that's the end of this little review. I'll see you all later.